It's time for the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Trojans, Woodlawn Cardinals, Wayne City Indians, and Sesser-Valier Red Devils. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank with the Coach House Garages pregame show. The showcase starts now.
I'm in the Dwight Fulton Gymnasium on the campus of Sparta High School as tonight the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase travels to the 24th Annual Sparta Girls Basketball Invitational as the host Lady Bulldogs take on the SVW Lady Devils. A very pleasant Friday evening to you and yours listening in on 94.1 FM WMIX as well as online at WMIXSports.com. I'm Denny Czerwinski. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play tonight. Joining me alongside is the voice of Mount Vernon Rams Athletics here on WMIX, and Chris Hugo joins us. That's what I'm talking about. Jumped ahead in the sentence on my own. You look at it. We've been here. It's our second year to come over here. Always look forward to coming over here to Sparta for this prestigious girls tournament that has started every season for the 24th straight year. And we always look forward to coming to Sparta to see this one.
Always do, and believe it or not, one of my favorite gymnasiums that we're able to go to, just from the standpoint that if you like kind of the dugout-type atmosphere that you might kind of get, like an El Dorado or Pygmyville, but you also somewhat would like the horseshoe-type environment, then this is kind of a gymnasium for you. It's a nice hybrid of local gyms. Has kind of a Nashville feel to it as well, and just a great place to come and full gymnasium. Many great basketball games with many great coaches that pace and roam these sidelines. So the coaches box rules this year will have something to say about that. All in all, should be a great night as the SV Lady Devils tangle with the host Sparta Bulldogs.
Coach House Garages sponsors this pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. We need to step out, take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about this tournament, these two teams, and the upcoming game we're going to broadcast tonight. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball on the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
We're worldwide. This is the showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
If you're looking for a garage builder to build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside about 8 minutes for the start of this one. And Chris, it's one of these games, one of these tournaments we look forward to, the Sparta Invitational Tournament, which is in its 24th year. Sesser-Valier, Waltonville. Sesser-Valier came over here in the mid to late 90s to try their wares at playing in this big tournament with some bigger schools, Trico, Red Bud, Sparta currently. A great test for the Lady Devils as they begin their 2013-2014 season.
Well, a good test indeed, and a test that they're going to need, of course, as the co-op pushes them in the Class 2A, and you get to play some decent competition, especially when the Lady Devils are going to win here tonight over Sparta, a team that actually struggled against Red Bud on Wednesday night, but they meet here tonight. But, of course, you take a look at tomorrow, where if Sesser can win this one, the Sesser-Valier Waltonville Lady Devils, obviously a championship game with the Red Bud Lady Musketeers and what would be a battle of 2-0 teams, but a lot to happen here tonight. Of course, you have a Sparta team here at home, of course, playing in the nightcap, trying to reel from a loss against that Red Bud team on Wednesday night. And so basically you have a nice game and a nice opportunity in front of you, not only to get a big win, but to be tested as well. And head into what should be a great one tomorrow night.
Sparta is in under first-year head coach Jenny Satterley. Here is the Bulldogs, of course, a member of the Mississippi Division of the River to River Conference. Lost on Wednesday night to Red Bud 59-33. They'll finish up tomorrow night at 6 p.m. playing the Trico Lady Pioneers. We need to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this one and how this tournament shakes out in the season upcoming for the SV Lady Devils. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, money pass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Your future is calling. With a GED test and some help from Rend Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013 and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Rend Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car, prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. About 4 minutes to go before the start of this one, SVW and the host Sparta Lady Bulldogs. And Chris, when you think of the SVW Lady Devils the last few years, the names SQ, Lappin, Miller, and others that have graced the floor for 2 or 3 years for this program now graduated and moved on to college. This is a team with a couple of starters back, but a lot of experience back otherwise as far as getting minutes last year. Maybe not the points and scoring ability they had the last couple of years with that trio that graduated, but still a very good team that returns for Coach Rick Metcalf.
Oh, and a very good team indeed. You have a lot of experience, quite a few girls that were off of the bench or early off of the bench last year returned for Rick Metcalf. And you take a look at some of these girls that played a lot of time at the JV level, and you know they're going to depend a lot on Michaela Williams, who was a tournament MVP last year. They're going to rely a lot on Rachel Marlo, and of course Cheyenne Pitchford, Maddie Garner, Bailey Jones also saw significant JV minutes last year. Not only that, you're going to look to like a Katie Metcalf maybe as a 6th or 7th off of the bench to try to bring some familiarity to this lineup for the Lady Devils, who do lose a lot to graduation, but with a nice nucleus returning, should have quite a bit of success here in 2013, 2014.
And should have a lot of success. Rachel Marlo, as mentioned, is back. Michaela Williams is back. Daisy Edmondson not getting a start, but she's no experience. Bailey Jones had a lot of experience last year starting. So a lot of people back for this Lady Devils program. They dress 15 here tonight in this tournament. And then, of course, in the BDC West, they're going to be a favorite possibly to win that. But, again, a tough test here for the Lady Devils as they begin opening night or second night play here at the Sparta Tournament. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, the Saturday Sports Show will be on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. The show is already set and stacked as we get ready for the preview of the boys basketball and girls basketball seasons. Of course, teams begin opening up over the next couple of weeks. That'll be tomorrow morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Chris, that's going to be an outstanding show as lots of basketball coaches in both boys and girls ranks from teams in 1 to 3A. It's going to be a very good show tomorrow.
It should be, and of course we'll preview some more basketball as we really get the bulk of our coverage starting next week as well. With the Mount Vernon Rams making their season debut at the Pyramid Plus, and of course the Lady Rams headed to Nashville. But we'll talk to a little bit of everybody tomorrow, as you said. Of course, talking 1A, 2A, 3A, and dipping into some 4A as we talk about some other tournaments. You know, obviously with the Pyramid, you have Collinsville as 4A coming down, so it should be a good show tomorrow.
And you look at also tomorrow is semifinal day in IHSA football, as of course you will have Edwardsville hosting Chicago Mount Carmel at 3 o'clock. Greenville is at home tomorrow as well in the afternoon. And then, of course, the game everybody's talking about, SHG in Washington. A lot of games around the state of Illinois tomorrow. In fact, most all of them, I believe. Semifinal Saturday. And, of course, the winners will advance to NIU at DeKalb University next weekend, Friday and Saturday, for the state finals. We are going to wait to see what's going to go on here because we are still waiting to see if there's going to be a lineup or if there's going to be a national anthem. We're going to have lineups first. So with that, we will tell you that the starting lineups are brought to you by the Batter's Box. Baseball and softball lessons start March 3rd at the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Lessons are $12 per hour for 6 to 14-year-olds. Equipment provided, including full-length batting cage with pitching machine. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437. For additional information, I'll turn over to Chris Hugo for the starting lineup for tonight's game.
Well, first we're going to take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard, the SVW Lady Devils. They'll start number 4, Bailey Jones, number 12, Maddie Garner, number 13, Cheyenne Pitchford, number 35, Michaela Williams, and number 42, Rachel Marlo, all getting the start tonight for Rick Metcalf. 4, Jenny Satterley in her first year, the Sparta Lady Bulldogs, the home team tonight. They'll start number 2, Alexis Kemper, number 10, Savannah Oliver, number 21, Lachey Dunn, number 32, Ashley Brenning, and number 34, Juliana French.
And those starting lineups brought to you by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. They're perfect for your child's birthday party. Just $50 for 2 hours, and 17-foot-high ceilings are perfect for inflatables. Also great for baby showers, garage sales, or holiday parties, too. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 for availability. And, of course, the Lady Devils will be in their black uniforms today. We believe new uniforms the way it looks. Trimmed in maroon and white, black shoes, black socks. A lot of black in unis here for the Lady Devils. Of course, Sparta white jerseys trimmed in that famous Sparta blue. Nothing different there for Sparta. And to me, here at White Fulton Gym, a lot of memories come through not only for Sesser-Valier fans, but especially from the Waltonville side. Waltonville won that sectional for boys basketball here in 1990 with wins over Mater Dei and Pinckneyville in that historic run for the Spartans to Super that year. And for Sesser-Valier, they got to a sectional final here, I believe, in 99 against Waterloo-Jubot, and went on to get second in state. So this gym holds a lot of good memories for both these schools that are involved.
Yes, it does. A lot of great memories in a gymnasium like this. Of course, always makes for a great atmosphere, especially with a nice crowd. And a sparse crowd here tonight, but there's so much going on Fridays that you're not going to see a lot of attendance anywhere in this generation, but not a bad crowd.
Sparta's getting ready to be introduced to their crowd. There's a little delay here. We know what's going on. And remind you, those starting lines that Chris mentioned, brought to you by the Batter's Box at Woodlawn, Illinois. Now is a great space for ball practice or your party. Batter's Box is equipped with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage with pitching machine and climate control for year-round use. And tonight, with the cold it's going to get, you're going to need a heater on. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve it today. Now, there seems to be some kind of issue at the scorer's table. Sparta's coach is over the scorer's table looking at her book. One of the officials is over there looking as well, so we don't know what the technicality is as far as what's going on, but something has happened here. And coach walking in and out. One of the officials is walking in and out. We can tell you that Eric Saunders, Jody Geddick, and Kevin Hicks, all from Pinckneyville, are on the ball game tonight. They're over there at the scores table. Eric Saunders is the one discussing things, and we still have how we will hear the starting lineup. Got to take care of the paperwork first week of the year, Chris. You never know who you're going to play, but you got to have everybody in the book one way or another.
Well, you do, and you kind of get this is with the time you get the kinks worked out. Obviously, you'd like to have them worked out before you ever set foot on the floor or before your book goes up to the table any game night. But these things will happen. Looks like they got it straightened out. It looks like we're going to get to play some basketball here pretty quickly. And remember, we're on Twitter as well. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We have a lot of new followers already tonight as we sit here and get ready for this game. And, of course, we're on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. That is the home of the infamous Saturday morning talk, or Saturday morning sports show, something like that. Our social media question of the week, and we've already got one based on some news in the Southern Illinois this week of some sightings. That's all we'll say. We will tell you the question tomorrow. That's where you go, facebook.com/WMIX Sports, to answer our social media question of the week. Both teams have been introduced, and of course we waited and we got burnt because there will not be a national anthem. It does not look like. So we're going to actually know there is. We got a break. Neither team knew what was going on. We'll take a break, come back with the opening tip. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
The batter's box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The batter's box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the batter's box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the batter's box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Ball-A-Deen collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
Back out to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and WMIXSports.com.
With Chris Hugo alongside here at Dwight Fulton Gymnasium on the campus of Sparta High School, as tonight the SVW Lady Devils will take on the Sparta Lady Bulldogs. Both teams in their respective huddles getting their last second instructions. And both teams will be looking to go SVW. Is going to be the visitors tonight. They're 1-0. Sparta is going to be the home team tonight. They are 0-1 heading into this contest here tonight. Sparta on the floor. SVW still getting final instructions from Coach Rick Metcalf. Don't forget about Rowley Excavating and Concrete Finishing for your sidewalks or driveways. They specialize in commercial and residential concrete work for the busy business and homeowner. Call Luke at 237-0552 for a quote today. Official throws the ball up, tip controlled by the Lady Devils. Maddie Gardner will bring it up for the Lady Devils against Sparta, who will start out. Looks to be a zone matchup, 2-3 in the left corner. Bailey Jones dribbles to that left wing. Now throws out right side to Garner. Garner holds above her head. Inside lob, Pitchford. Double teamed out of bounds. Off of Pitchford and a bong to the Sparta Lady Bulldogs.
It's an early turnover, something if you're Rick Metcalf, you certainly didn't want to see here and allow the tone to be set by Sparta early on. Chance to set up defensively, see what you can do to maybe get the ball back and get some points.
Sparta with the first possession here of their ball game on the offensive side of the floor. The SVW and their man-to-man off, and our defense out at the right elbow is Oliver. Oliver struggles with it, leaves it for French. French with it, holds it above her head, throws it to nobody in particular, goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Lady Devils. That was not a good play, but if it wasn't a good play, make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. Bailey Jones across the Garner to Pitchford in the right corner. Pitchford skip past left wing to Jones, dribbles to the left elbow, down the lane, right baseline Marlo. Marlo back out top of the key. That's to Garner, left corner goes Williams, back right corner Marlo. Marlo launches the 2, long off the mark, it's the floor weak side, rebounded by Sparta. Unfortunately, though, Oliver stepped out of bounds, and it'll belong to SVW underneath their own basket. Lady Devils, no score. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Marlo triggers from the corner to Jones on the left wing. The Garner out deep left wing this time. Back to Marlo in the left corner. Marlo dribbles in, back to Garner, deep out top of the key. One dribble, now right wing to Williams. Sesser-Valier Waltonville looks over the zone defense. A 2-3 here from the Lady Bulldogs. Jones throws top of the key to Williams, to Marlo in the corner. Thought about it. Oliver closed up. Marlo top of the key, Garner. They play around the perimeter here. 4 out, 1 in for the Lady Devils. Marlo gets the pass left wing, drives in, up and in. So actually went in and out, rebounded, put back up by Williams, and the Lady Devils out to a 2-0 start.
There's a big second chance opportunity there for Williams. Got the nice basket off of the right block and gives the Lady Devils an early 2-love lead.
That was one of those. From this angle, looked like it went in. Sparta's struggling. Now Oliver has it deep right wing, leaves it for Dunn. Dunn now goes left now to French and travels with a basketball. Traveling is the call. The Lady Devils have the basketball, 3/4 court to go. At the end of the ball game, we'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Wide wait hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a position within 30 minutes of your arrival. SVW with a basketball. Pitchford in the right corner. Back to Garner. Top of the key to Marlo in the deep right corner. Her three's on the way, long off the mark. Rebound off to the floor. Sparta hadn't lost it. Scrum at the free throw line. Picked up, jump ball, and it'll belong to Sparta. Raggedy start here in this first part of the game.
It's definitely a choppy start, no doubt about that. But, of course, as we take a look at this one.
Got all kinds of people here.
Yeah, we do. But as we take a look at this one for Sparta, they're going to have to limit the turnovers. They already have 2 in there going.
SVW right now, man-to-man, struck tough on Sparta. French dribbles left side, and that's travel. SVW right now, you can see working, moving their feet. The new rules this year, the hand check being illegal. The Lady Devils definitely are not hand checking, that's for sure. 5:39 to go in the first.
Well, you take a look at things. You take a look at the 3 turnovers for the Lady Bulldogs. In fact, they have not gotten a shot off yet. Spencer just shooting just 25% from the floor, but still on top 2-0 with a chance to extend this lead here.
Up top, the right wing. Williams with it. Throws it left wing to Garner. She holds out deep. Out deep with it in the corner. Here comes Jones for a 3. Off the mark. Rebound weak side. Pitchford battle for it. Tipped out of bounds by Sparta. And he'll stay with the SVW Lady Devils. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven here tonight by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. After a brief stop in Perry County, we're now in Randolph. Marlo gets the inbound pass, has the shot blocked, rebounds Sparta, and they throw it off the Lady Devils player. Very smart play, and it'll be Sparta basketball here with 5:12 to go in the first quarter. 2-0, SVW on top in a low-scoring contest.
Well, it is, and a very chippy start to this one. Both these teams are going to have to get things settled down if they're going to have any chance of going with their game plan.
Dunn throws left wing to French. French underneath, stolen away by Pittsburgh. Here come the Lady Devils. Garner looking ahead into the front court. Garner goes right side. Williams has it. Shot fake. Dribbles to the right elbow. Back out to Garner, top of the key. And the Lady Devils will reset their offense with 4:44 left to go in the first quarter. They lead 2-0. Jones with it inside Marlo. Back out free throw line to Williams. Extended down the lane. Glass no good. Too strong. Fought for the rebound. Rebound goes to Dunn. Dunn throws it up to Oliver and into the front for French. Into the front court comes the Bulldogs. Over the circle to Lachey Dunn. The name is spelled L-A-S apostrophe capital H-A-E. Lachey Dunn. Throws it to French on the right wing. French throws it left corner to Brimming. Brimming throws it in the middle of traffic. Covered by Oliver. Shot blocked from Jones from behind. Out of bounds off of no one, and it's a foul. That foul is on number 10, Savannah Oliver, her first team's first. And the Lady Devils will have the basketball. The Woodlawn Lady Cardinals won the night 40-31 over Alvarado at DuQuoin. And Redbud won the earlier game here tonight over Trico 55-35. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens of State Farm Insurance. See why State Farms insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service discounts like your neighbor. Scott Owens is there. Being there for the Red Devils right now. Marlo, shot no good. Put back, though, is fouled. And Dunn will pick up her first team second, and that'll send senior Rachel Marlo to the line. And it seems like Rachel Marlo has been playing for Rick Metcalf in this program for about 10 years now.
She's definitely one of those that gives you the impression she's been around for a while. Nice veteran here for Rick Metcalf. You take a look at his back, having a little bit of trouble from the field early on, so you hope that maybe these free throws will crack that goose egg.
First free throw is good. It's 3-0 now. SVW with one more shot to go. She'll get another. Second one is good. She makes both. She has two. It's 4-0. Lady Devils, they will pressure 1-2-2, and Sparta will have the basketball. Looking and quickly to count is on. Dunn throws it into Oliver. Comes up the left side, reverse ball, middle of the floor to Dotson, who checked in. Dotson lost it. There comes Dunn, picks up the dribble, throws it into the front court to Oliver, in between the circles, to the left wing on the dribble to Dotson. Dribbles back out behind the volleyball line, and SVW will pick up man-to-man as they have the entire game. Dotson goes right side off a ball screen, picks up on the right wing. Pitchford with the steal. Comes up the right side. Volleyball star in the diamond this year, throws in the right corner to Jones. Bailey Jones to the rim, jump stop layup class is good. Timeout. Sparta. 3:32 left to go in the first. SVW 6, Sparta nothing. And Chris, SVW starting to find a little lather tonight as you see them getting up down the floor a little bit in the last minute or two, finally getting into the flow of the game.
They really are. I like what we're seeing out of Bailey Jones, of course. I had a nice block defensively a moment ago, came down, got the basket, made it look easy here. You force Sparta into a timeout, down 6-0 with 3 and change left to go in the first quarter. And if you're Rick Metcalf right now and you're talking the huddle, you have to be happy with what you've seen defensively from your Lady Devils. But there's some hope on trying to be a little bit more selective, possibly, with some struggles from the field on the offensive end.
Speaking of being selective, I'm sure you've seen Rowley Excavating and Cement Finishing Trucks on Highway 15 near Woodlawn. Rowley's has the trucks and equipment to deliver your topsoil, fill, dirt, or anything else. Call Luke today at 237-0552 for their list of services. Sparta throws inbounds away. Pittsburgh with a steal. Williams on the left block. Jump stop foul on the strip. And Lachey Dunn's picked up her second, third on Sparta. And Michaela Williams will go to the line. She's another one that had a lot more time off the bench last year. Spots started here and there, but boy, when she did play last year, Chris, she added a lot of good things to Coach Metcalf's Lady Devils.
She did. You hate to overuse the term X Factor, but that's exactly what she was last year for Rick Metcalf. And played quality minutes and looking to get some quality minutes in here tonight.
Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Williams misses them both. We apologize for jinxing. Rebound goes to Sparta. That is Oliver with it. To Dotson, to the Dunn. Now they're on the floor. Dunn has to throw it out of bounds because she lost her balance. And it'll go back to SVW.
That was one of those plays where they just kind of got stuck against the baseline and had the numbers back, but just couldn't clear the Timbers' assessor. As a result, it's the fifth turnover.
On the right wing, Williams in the corner. Garner thought about the three, but Kemper closed up quickly. Inside lob, Pitchford up and in. What a nice job by Cheyenne Pitchford. Caught, turned, shot. Never put it on the ground. She heads to the point of the press as the Lady Devils lead 8-0 with 3 to go in the first. Up the middle of the floor comes Bremming. Over to Dotson. She's on the dribble up the middle of the floor across the timeline for Sparta. Done. Over to Oliver at the left elbow. Back out Dotson. Launches a three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Rebound right side to Brenning for Sparta. Stolen away by Marlo. First, there will be a jump ball, and that ball will belong to SVW. 3 subs in for Sparta. 3 out for the Lady Bulldogs. 2:46 to go in the first. 8-0 SVW, as tonight the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven here tonight by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Maddie Garner will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Devils. Dribble out coming up. Williams top of the key over to Bailey Jones in the left corner. Set, shoot, 17-footer, front of the iron, trickles over, rims in and out. Rebound goes to Kiner. Kiner gets it to Dotson. She'll bring it up the right side, sprinting quickly off that right wing. Picks up her dribble. Skip past the left corner to Brenning. Shot from 17 off the mark. Rebound goes to Bailey Jones in traffic for the Lady Devils. She'll bring it up the middle of the floor. Baseball pass to Garner, right corner, inside Williams' right block. Triple team, back out to Garner, stolen away by Bremming of Sparta, and Garner reached in and picked up the foul, her first team's first. Still 2:10 to go, and Sparta can't get one in the hole yet.
Oh, they can. I'll tell you what just happened there with SVW. Of course, a nice lob pass over the top off the block. It waited too long, put the ball on the ground. Couldn't get a clean shot off.
SVW with a back tap. The ball goes from about the half line and rolls all the way down underneath the basket out of bounds. As you can see the ball being back tapped. Daisy Edmondson will check in. She's got to find the scores table first. She does. Kind of an all-centered scores table here. The actual scores table is kind of behind almost the Sparta bench about halfway, so the Lady Devils have to run down a little bit, and they have 4 chairs set up for subs to sit in. Inside the inbound pass goes to Kiner on the left block as she was trying to shoot. She was messed with. And that foul is going to go on the Lady Devils. That'll be their second foul of the game. That foul is on Rachel Marlo, her first. She had a tendency for fouls, trouble last year. That first free throw's missed. Sesser beat Trico the first night here, 38-20. Redbud over Sparta, 59-33. And then tonight, Redbud beat Trico. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens, your State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Kiner makes the second. It's 8-1, Lady Devils over Sparta. Edmondson between the circles goes left side. Now Garner top the key. They go to Williams, deep left corner. Williams holds top of the key to Edmondson. She'll dribble back to the top of the key against his zone. Goes back to Williams on the left wing. They're waiting for Garner to come across. She was late, delayed. Now got to the corner. She was bumped around there underneath, coming that way. Goes back to Williams on the top of the key. Williams to Garner in the corner. Holds above her head. One dribble. There's Williams at the left elbow. Now to Edmondson, top of the key against his zone. A very active 2-3. As this zone is everywhere. The middleman on this will go around wherever. The middleman slides down. It's almost like a 2-3 with a 2-1-2 setup. Edmondson on the right wing. Skip past left wing Marlo. Three-pointer on the way. Rattles in and out. Rebound Garner or Pittsford. To Marlo, to Garner, top of the key, over on the right wing to Williams. 1 minute to go. SVW leads 8-1. Edmondson to Marlo in the corner. She's going to shoot a three on the way. Rattles in and out. Rebound on the floor. Marlo to Garner. A third chance for the Lady Devils. Williams from the right block. No good. Fourth chance, Pittsburgh. No good. Rebound Marlo. Fifth chance blocked by Kiner. Kiner with a block for Sparta, and the Lady Bulldogs throw it away to Garner. To Edmondson. Drives down layup charge. Ooh. That's a rarity anymore. Well, that's a rarity. I'm not sure that was actually a charge, just to be real honest. And now, Lady Devils turn it over with 43.4 seconds to go. Dotson with it, and they're going to try to split the press. Brennan goes up the left side, stolen away by Pittsburgh. Gets it to Edmondson, going toward the rim, out of bounds, off of Sesser-Valier Waltonville. And it'll belong to Sparta. And Rick Metcalf says, get back up there, girls, pressure him right now.
Well, it's been working. 9 early turnovers for Sparta here in the first quarter.
Sparta inbounds to Dotson on the left side of the floor. She picks up her dribble in a bad spot. To Brenning across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. And what you can do worse, we can do worse better. Comes out here in the first quarter.
That's a case where what Brenning thought she saw was closed up pretty quickly by the SVW defense and ends up turning it over for number 10.
Turns it over for number 10. Sparta with 1.10 turnovers. You can figure they're losing. They are by 7 as Edmondson comes across the timeline to the right wing. Edmondson has it, holds above her head. Double team, ball to the floor. Gets in the corner to Pittsford. Out to Marlo, left corner Garner. Garner quickly wrapped up, gets to Marlo, top of the key. With 8 seconds. Marlo on the right wing to Edmondson in the corner. Edmondson's going to shoot with 4 seconds off the iron. Rebound will go out of bounds, and that's how the first quarter will win. SVW 8, Sparta 1. At the end of the first quarter, you're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life, but now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpal Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
We begin the second quarter with an inbounds pass, and it'll belong to the SVW Lady Devils to begin the second quarter. Always bank in your hometown team, Community First Bank, home of the One account featuring free checking, high-yield interest. Member FDIC. They reverse the call, and they give it to Sparta inbounds underneath their own basket. Out the top, the key is Kemper. to Oliver. He throws underneath, ball tipped out of bounds to the left corner, saved in the corner by a nice play by Kemper. Kemper throws it to Kiner underneath the basket, back to Oliver. Oliver throws underneath, stolen away by Marlo. Marlo's on a one-person breakaway coming the way, but she's cut off by Kemper on the right wing. Marlo to Garner against this Bulldogs 2-3 zone as we just started the second quarter. The Lady Devils up 8-1. Garner throws right corner Marlo. Another 3 attempts on the way. Rattles in and out, no good. Ball to the floor through several sets of hands. Sparta has it. And that's recovered by Beatty. Beatty up the front court to Kemper. Now to Oliver. Here she comes down the floor to French, up and in. That basket by Juliana French. The first field goal for Sparta. It's 8-3 Lady Devils by 5. Under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Sparta now 1 of 5 for the floor. Edmondson inside to Williams in the paint. Shot fake, 10-footer blocked. But a foul on Kiner, her first, team's fourth, and that'll send Michaela Williams to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Devils.
Meanwhile, the first quarter, SVW was just 3 of 16 for the field, but still maintained an A1 lead just because of their defense.
That's a good point, because their defense has held Sparta to 1 field goal, as you mentioned. First free throw by Williams is up and in. She will get another. Chris and I will pick Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledge to be seen by physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Second free throw from Williams is also good. She has 4 right now, and the Lady Devils have a 10-3 lead here in this second quarter. Pressing again, pass thrown away into the backcourt by Sparta. Bailey Jones into the front court to the left wing on the dribble. Back to Garner, top of the key. Garner will be the point guard this year. Williams in the corner to Jones on the wing. Jones top of the key to Garner at the right elbow, now extended behind the three-point line on the dribble. As she picks it up on that right wing, now throws it in the right corner to Pittsburgh. Triple threat to her, throws it out front, stolen away by Kemper. Kemper the other way for Sparta around Jones. Layup hard off the glass, no good. Edmondson on the rebound. Here come the Lady Devils. Edmondson up the right block. Pittsburgh, layup glass short, no good. Rebound, Williams in the paint. Stolen away by Kiner for the Bulldogs. And she's going to be bumped by Williams, her first, team's fourth. Don't forget, tomorrow on Saturday Sports Show at AM 940 from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Lots of guests around. Of course, you can list that on at WMIXsports.com as well. You can also find scoreboard updates there every night of high school sports season. Marlo will come in for Williams. Edmondson, Marlo, Garner, Jones, and Katie Metcalf checks in. Those are your 5 for the Lady Devils with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Across the timeline, left side Dotson, pass stolen away. Jones will get the foul. We are at the top of the hour. Let's pause for station identification on the showcase.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Basketball Showcase on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
You miss nothing on that station identification. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo live at Sparta as the SVW Lady Devils lead Sparta 10-3. Pass thrown in from in front of the bench of the Lady Devils, and it goes out of bounds. Sparta threw it to nobody, and the Lady Devils will get it on the turnover. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Right now, Chris, Sparta needs somebody to drive them around right now. Too many turnovers so far for the blue and white.
Well, absolutely. They could use a good drive just because of the fact only 1 field goal here in this first half and 13 turnovers thus far and just struggling on the offensive end. Sesser-Valier Waltville throws one away, and they're on in as they struggle with the offense. And right now, Kemper has it for the Lady Dogs into the front court. Kemper across the timeline. Tried to draw a foul on Garner. Garner's moving her feet. Kemper loses out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Devils. Williams will check back in for Edmondson for Rick Metcalf, SVW Lady Devils. Social media fans, we're on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Lady Devils with the basketball on the left wing. Jones with a top of the key to Marlo. Over to Garner on the right wing. Garner holds, looks over the offense. Double pick set the block for Williams. Didn't get it to her. Go to Jones in the right corner for a 3, and it's good. Bailey Jones knocks down a 3. It's 13-3 Lady Devils by 10 with about 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kemper across the timeline, and we're going to have a foul on Garner, and there's the second foul on Maddie Garner, and that's the 6th on the Lady Devils. It's one of those things you start to concern yourself with when you know you're relying heavily upon a person to be your point guard. Getting them into foul trouble early, which 2 in the second quarter, probably not foul trouble like we're used to seeing. We saw so many times last year, Lady Devils fall susceptible to foul trouble early on.
Well, think about this early in the year. You're looking for veterans to stay on the floor as long as possible so you can build that depth as the season goes along. Side out of bounds to Dotson for Sparta, middle of the floor. Kiner at the left elbow, left corner to Craig. Craig with it as several Sparta Lady Bulldogs have seen action tonight. Just about everybody. Dotson goes left wing, picks up the dribble. Now back to Kemper between the circles. Down the lane she comes. Crossover dribble. No charge. J.D. Metcalf took the charge. Kiner on the rebound. Too strong for Sparta. Ball to the floor. Bodies everywhere, and we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go to SVW on the jump ball possession. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 4:40 to go here in the first half. Sesser-Valier, Waltville on top 13-3 and have the basketball. Right now, Sparta's still in their zone. Williams with it, skip pass right wing to Garner. Couple of dribbles to the top of the key. She'll reset the offense to Williams' right baseline. Williams holds above her head, skip top of the key, now left wing to Jones. Jones for a long 3 off the mark. Rebound into the floor, jump ball. That ball's going to go to Sparta on the alternating possession. This is one of those where not a lot of offense here so far.
It's not, and a lot of love for the three-point attempt tonight. Of course, only one successful 3 tonight, of course, as now the Lady Devils are just 1 of 6 from beyond the arc.
And Sparta has it coming up the floor. That pass stolen away. That's Bailey Jones. Jones in the corner to Pittsburgh. Back to Williams at the left elbow. Leaves it for Marlo top of the key. Now Marlo wants Garner to come get it and set the ball up, she said. Marlo's played long enough, she said. Set this stuff up. I know how this works. Garner with it near the timeline. Throws it on the right wing to Pittsburgh. To Marlo. 15-foot curl jumper is good. What a play. Marlo was wanting that ball the whole time. Got it, knocked the shot down, and Lady Devils are up by 12. Here comes Sparta. Dunn with it. Picks it up, double team in the backcourt. Gets to the middle of the backcourt to Kemper. And Sparta coach Jenny Satterley says this is not going to work out well. Calls a timeout. And right now, the Metcalf lineup that he has in there with Jones, Williams, and Pittsburgh and Garner, that's a long lineup to have on the floor with a lot of athleticism that give teams trouble.
Well, it is. And, of course, when you have that kind of height and putting the other team at that high disadvantage where they have to throw their timbers in who may not quite be ready for that type of action, has really wreaked havoc with this Sparta offense with 15 turnovers tonight. That's a large part of the reason why they're down 12 right now with 3:42 left in the half.
The Rend Lake College halftime show will come up. We'll have scoring and stats for this one. Scores from around Southern Illinois as well. Sponsored by Rend Lake College. They can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Some scores now from around Southern Illinois. The Woodlawn Lady Cardinals get their first win for Matt Patterson. Woodlawn wins 40-31 over Alvarado. And, of course, here tonight, Redbud beat Trico 55-35. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. He makes it simple with friendly advice when you need it, choosing you the right level of protection and all the discounts you should deserve. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. 3:42 to go in the first half. Sparta will inbound at half court. Lady Devils will back off the press, and they'll let Sparta throw it into the front court, much like the NBA. On the right wing with it is Dunn. Dunn has it on that right wing, dribbles baseline, throws it underneath. Kiner struggles with it out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lady Devils on a turnover with 3:33 to go in the first half. 15-3, SVW on top of Sparta here in Randolph County.
Really no post presence thus far for the Bulldogs. And, of course, give a lot of credit to the height of SVW. Part of the problem is they're able to get in there for an offensive rebound. That's about the only time they're in the post.
Garner to Pittsburgh to Marlo on the left side. To the block, shot blocked and a foul, and that will be on Dunn. That'll be her third, and that'll be the fifth on Sparta, and that will send Rachel Marlo to the line to shoot 2.
Dunn may be done for a bit.
That probably will be with 3 fouls in the first half. Chris and I, will pick Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Why wait hours in another emergency room? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Rachel Marlo makes the first. She has 5. 16-3 Lady Devils on top. Second free throw up and in by Marlo. She hits them both. SVW right now. 6 out of 8 by my unofficial count from the free throw line with 17. I should say with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Lady Devils up 14. Pittsburgh steals it away to Williams on the block. Glass, good. Nope, no good. Williams again. Nope, no good. Won't go. Rebound goes to Sparta. They have trouble and they can't get it out of bounds. What are you laughing at?
You know what I'm laughing at.
Yeah. Coach Metcalf's wife walked by, Cindy. She's the brains of the operation.
Oh, yeah.
Clapping 5. Jones will inbound underneath again the basket into the corner to Pitchford on the right wing to Edmondson. Edmondson with it to Jones. Jones with it back out to Edmondson. Holds against his zone. Back to Jones. Inside pass. They had Pitchford posted up. Waited too late. Kiner tipped it away from the backside. Here comes Oliver up the left side. Picks it up on the wing. Passes it. And that's a reach-in foul. We'll see what happens here. Reach-in foul is going to be on Bailey Jones on the arm. Her second. She joins Maddie Garner with 2. And that's the 7th on the Lady Devils, and that will send a white-shirted Sparta Bulldogs in a line. That's Savannah Oliver. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. Her team down 17-3 with 2:49 to go in the first half.
And maybe it's just me. I just don't feel like we've seen much out of SVW. Just enough to stay on top. Played well enough defensively, of course, to help build that lead and turn it into offense. But we just haven't seen a lot out of SVW, and we really haven't seen much out of Sparta tonight.
Oliver tractors along here, makes the first free throw. She'll get another. Second one on the way is up, rattles off the iron. Rebound goes to Pitchford over the back. Will be Kiner. That's her second, team 6. So inbounds will come for SVW. Length of the floor to go, up 17-4 with 2:47 to go in the first half. Edmondson will bring it for the Lady Devils. Edmondson, Jones, Marlo, Williams, and Pitchford. SVW can go short and quick. They can go long and quick. A lot of lengths out here for the Lady Devils. Edmondson holds between the circles with 2.5 to go in the first half. Schigel left side, left corner to Marlo. Marlo a couple dribbles and a spin back to Edmondson, top of the key to Marlo. 17-footer, long off the mark. Rebound goes to Breming. Breming has it, lost it, thrown away. That's who? Rachel Marlo. Inside goes to Williams on the right block. She hits a dribble and turns to the right corner to Garner. Out to Edmondson. Pitchford leaves it for Edmondson, and now Edmondson will call the offense with 2 minutes to go in the first half. To Marlo, over in the corner to Bailey Jones. Shot from 17 up. Good. Bailey Jones with another knockdown jumper. She has 7. It's 19-4. Lady Devils on top by 15.
Bailey Jones just continues to find ways to get good looks at the basket from mid-range. Good shooter.
With the basketball, and that ball's out of bounds. Sparta could not get across the timeline. And unfortunately for the Bulldogs, they continue to turn it over. We saw last night at Bluford, you can't turn the ball over much.
19 for the game for the Lady Bulldogs.
The Lady Bulldogs have 4 points and 19 turnovers. They have as many turnovers as the Lady Devils have in points at 19. Marlo has it in the right corner to Edmondson, top of the key. Edmondson getting a lot of minutes here in this first half. Williams with it on the wing. Inside lob pass, Pitchford on the block. Turn jump shot. Good. Wow. Cheyenne Pitchford known more for volleyball. Turn to move there. It's pretty good, that jump hook off the glass.
She's going to be known for basketball moves like that.
Oh, yeah. Down the lane goes Sparta. Here comes a shot from 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, weak side, Kiner. That's up and in. Kiner with the offensive board. Second field goal of the game for Sparta. And it's 21-6 SVW with 1:10 to go in the first half. Williams with it on the left wing. Back to Marlo, top of the key. Inside lob pass over the top. Tip defense was there, though, stolen away by Benning. Here comes Sparta up the middle of the floor. Kemper down the lane quickly. That'll be a reaching foul on SVW. And again, the tight rules, the hand checks, the reaching in, Chris, being called here tonight. Teams are having to adjust.
Well, that's that famous word, point of emphasis, and that is one of the points of emphasis in this basketball season. And, of course, we're seeing it called a little bit tighter with that in mind. And we're going to see a lot more free throws and probably a bit slower game this year.
At the free throw line is Nikki Kemper. First free throw up and in. I mean, she drew rain, and, of course, on a night like tonight, as cold as it is, it might be ice pellets. We had a few of those hit us as we were walking in the parking lot to get into Bolton.
Did not feel good.
Boy, it's, after going from 50, 60 degrees to this tonight, it's a little chilly out there.
Well, she has some padding up there with that hair. I don't have that.
Well, I do. Have some padding elsewhere, too, unfortunately. 53 seconds to go in the first half, 21-8. Sesser-Valier and Waltonville with the lead over Sparta. Marlo top of the key. Thought about the three. Shot fake down the lane. Here she comes. The layup blocked by Kiner. Put back, though, by Pitchford is good. Pitchford now with 6, 23-8. With 35 seconds to go. Here comes Kemper across the timeline. Holds the ball in the center circle. Left wing goes to Oliver. Oliver down the lane. Out of control. No good. Kiner on the cleanup. She kind of threw it up at the rim. Did Oliver, and Kiner cleaned it up and put it in. It's 23-10. Lady Devils will have the last possession with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Edmondson to Williams, top of the key. They'll run dribble out to Garner in the left corner. 17-footer front of the iron. No good. Rebound Kiner in the corner with 10. Kiner with it, gets it to Oliver. Lady Dog or Bulldogs on the run. Up the front court on the left wing is Oliver with 4. Turn around, 16-footer block. Rebound Kemper in the shot block. Pitch first shot. Kiner to horn. Good. Clean up on the third try by Kiner. Makes the score. SVW 23, Sparta 12 at the half. We'll take a break and come back with the Rend Lake College halftime show. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Ball-O-Deen collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Chrysler 200 sedan could be the perfect recipe of beauty and luxury with an added pinch of safety. The 200 Touring has beauty outside with powerful LED accented headlamps as well as precise chiseled profile. Inside, it's nothing but luxury with leather, heated seats, navigation, and Uconnect technology. With 0% financing or a total of $3,500 in incentives on the 2013 Chrysler 200, we are guaranteed to find a payment perfect for you. Chrysler is so confident in this IIHS top safety pick that they're offering a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty that is unmatched by Honda, Toyota, and Nissan. You must come see our associates at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or shop us online at kingcitychrysler.com.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Rend Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Rend Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to rendlakecollege.edu/fitcenter.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Rend Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Danny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo at Dwight Fulton Gymnasium on the campus of Sparta High School. Halftime, the 24th annual Sparta Lady Bulldog Tournament. It's SVW 23, Sparta 12 here on the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. 23-12, Lady Devils on top by 11 over the host Sparta Bulldogs. We'll take a break, come back. Scoring and stats and some scores around Southern Illinois here on SVW Lady Devils basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Halftime here at Sparta, SVW 23. Sparta 12 on the Red Lake College halftime show. Red Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. It's time for the scoring stats of the first half. I'll turn it over to Mr. Hugo for those. As we take a look at the team shooting, neither team very hot from the field tonight. From the inside, it looks like SVW is 7 of 24 for 29.1%. They're just 1 of 6 outside for 16.7%. And they are 8 of 30 from the floor for 26.7%. For the Sparta Lady Bulldogs, 4 of 13 inside for 30.7%, 0 of 2 from outside. They are 4 of 15 from the floor for an identicals, 26.7%. Free throw shooting, SVW is 6 of 8 for 75%, while Sparta is 4 of 6 for 66.7%. Rebounding advantage belongs to it. Believe it or not, Sparta 18 to 11. Sparta has 10 defensive rebounds compared to 8 off of the offensive glass. SVW has 9 offensive rebounds with 2 defense. Turnover disadvantage belongs to Sparta, of course, 19 to 10 as we take a look at your individual scores. Sparta has 4 in the book. They're led by Kara Kiner's team high 7. Nikki Kemper and Juliana French both have 2 points apiece. And a free throw from Savannah Oliver gives them 12. For the Lady Devils, they are led by Bailey Jones's team high 7. 6 apiece from Cheyenne Pitchford and Rachel Marlo. And 4 from Michaela Williams gives us our halftime score. The Lady Devils 23. Lady Bulldogs 12. Well, some other scores around Southern Illinois before we talk about this one a little bit more. Final score tonight, Woodlawn beat Alvarado 40-31. It was also Redbud over Trico 55-35. Benton gets a win tonight. They defeated Heron. I got to go back through all my tweets that I have found, and nothing's popping up, of course. We'll get that later. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big? If you have an accident, talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. We'll take a break, come back with the second half. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Renly College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renly College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renly College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, money pass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 522 Main Street in Mount Vernon, Illinois today for details on how to get your free checking account. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim. A skilled cardiologist, Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Danny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside SVW over Sparta, 23-12, the 24th annual Sparta Tournament. Had a little run down memory lane with Scott Haley, teaches Sesser, and was a Waltonville basketball player. Had some memories here from 90 about it's the first time he's been in this gym since he made a free throw 24 years ago against Pinckneyville. Down on that end.
Big game, huh?
Yeah. It's funny how we were just talking about the span of 30 seconds, seeing his wife Carrie walk
through. So did you go back to memory lane with the concession stand?
Oh, I jumped off that concession stand down through the bleachers to get to the floor after that sectional final win. I do remember that.
How are your knees?
I wouldn't try it now, but I would go back then. It was all worth it.
Well, there's a rope up there. Now you can Tarzan off of it.
Well, it was still there. It was there when I was there, but I didn't use it. I jumped straight off the top. Anyway, the second half has begun. We'll get off memory lane back to the current time. Inside goes to Pittsford. Glass good. As we were talking at halftime, Pittsford off the glass scores. She's got 8, 25-12. Lady Devils on top by 13. Talking about that Spartan run. We'll get back to the game. SVW's had some success here as well on the boys' side. Girls as well. Pass across the lane for Sparta out of bounds. Another turnover to Sparta. Timeout. Jenny Satterley, she's not happy coming out of the halftime.
I don't think that's how she wanted the second half of basketball to start. By that, I mean an easy basket for Pittsford and then some turnover troubles that continue here into the second half. Now the 20th turnover for the Lady Bulldogs. And, if you're Coach Satterley right now, that's obviously not how you envision things happening. The very first offensive play out of the halftime locker room. But I think right now you go over things again, try to reiterate the points you made in the locker room, and see if you can't get them to kind of implement the plan that's been in place for the 16 minutes and 28 seconds of basketball.
Well, SVW's defense has put another good play. That turnover, make your own great play. When you open a Community First Bank free high yield checking account that earns cash back, just ask for one, member FDIC. SVW with the basketball up by 13 with 7.5 to go in the third. Gardner will bring it across the timeline. Her teammates include Jones, Williams, Marlo, and Pittsford. Williams top of the key, right side to Garner on the wing, inside cutter to Marlo. Pass left wing, Bailey Jones, long three on the way, brick off the glass. Rebound kicks out right wing, Garner to Pittsford. To Marlo, down the lane, Rachel goes. Glass too strong, rebound Kiner. Kiner's kind of straightened some things up underneath in the paint for Sparta since she's come into the ball game. And the Lady Bulldogs will come across the timeline. That's Dotson with it. Goes on the right side. Dotson with it on the wing. Inside pass, Garner. Tipped away Pittsford. She recovers. Kiner gets it to Dotson. Inside pass again. Kiner got some good. Kiner with the basket, Chris. She's got 9. That's the place to go for Sparta right now offensively.
Well, the rest put off of the bench. She gets you 9 points coming off as a sixth woman, and now gets you closer into this one. As Sesser's starting to have some troubles on the offensive end.
With it on the right wing. Williams with it. Williams with it out top of the key to Jones. Over to Williams. 16-footer up. Long. Rebound on the weak side. Oliver for Sparta. Bulldogs down by 11, but have the basketball. With all they've not done, only down 11 with 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Dotson tipped stolen away by Marlo. Marlo has it back tap. Dotson, she runs it down. Boy, Dotson's fast. Dotson's got a career out there on the track for a very good Sparta track program. She goes to the right side, picks up that dribble, guarded by Marlo. Dotson struggling, looking, leaves it off on a dribble handoff. That's to French. Inside Kiner, tipped away, and a host of Devils in there tipping it away for SVW. Garner across the timeline into the corner to Marlo. Down baseline, Rachel goes. Shot. Foul on Kiner, and both players go to the floor. That'll be the third on Kiner. The first on Sparta. Marlo go line to shoot 2.
Savvy basketball move by Rachel Marlo there. Recognize the player that is relatively in foul trouble. Lean in, get the contact, even though your shot's not going to have the best angle. Get yourself to line and get that third foul on Kira Kiner, who leads the Bulldogs with 9 points.
Marlo makes the first, and I don't care what they do here with lights, paint, bleachers, and whatnot. It is still dark on that corner down there in that particular end of the end zone. I mean, that north side, no matter what they do, it's dark. Second free throw up, also good. And it's 8 points for Marlo. It's a 27-14 Lady Devil lead. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven here tonight by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Dotson drives the ball across the timeline to the left wing. Dotson with it, holds, looks, now loses, tipped out of bounds by Williams. It'll remain Sparta basketball.
I like how Dotson handles the basketball. She uses the speed, has a pretty good dribble for the Bulldogs. Problem is they just run into trouble, and she's unable to get rid of the basketball and find anybody.
There's a shot by Sparta as Oliver, no good. Gets her own rebound. Dotson has it now. Oh, my. Yeah. Shot up with the basketball. We're looking at football pictures. Dotson with it. 3 on the way. Comes from Brennan. It's good. Wow.
Kind of prize 3.
Downtown, and it's now 27-17. It's to the point now where if you let people hang around like this, Chris, this is how home teams find momentum and get back in the game. Jones with it on the wing. Garner with it to the left side. Now out front to Williams. Williams goes right side to Bailey Jones. Shot from 3 on the way. The answer is there. Bailey Jones answers the 3 from Sparta, and the Lady Devils are back up 30-17 with 4:50 to go in the third.
You have to be pretty pleased with what Bailey Jones gives you. She's had a nice mid-range shot tonight, the only one who's really had one for the Lady Devils.
Jump ball. SVW forced the jump ball in the wing. Oliver got tied up, and he'll stay with the Sparta Bulldogs. Saturday Sports Show tomorrow, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940. Also at WMIXsports.com. Guest book, boys and girls basketball previews again tomorrow as SVW with a steal. The preview healers, Marlo makes the layup. She has double digits now with 10. First player in the game, actually second. Bailey Jones has 10, and it's 32-17. Sparta down 15, throws it away on the pressure. Marlo with it, has it, foul. You check, hand check, whatever you want to call it. Interfered with on going to the rim. That foul on Sparta. They have 3 players coming in. That foul, the second on Sparta. That's 3 go in, 3 go out. Bailey Jones will trigger the inbound underneath her own basket, because that foul was on French. Williams in the corner to Jones. Jones from 15, too long off the mark. Ball tipped in the corner to Pitchford. Pitchford throws it out to Garner. Garner goes right wing with it, holds, looks. Jones over the left side to Pitchford. Pitchford with it right side. Garner back out to Marlo. 17-footer up, short. Rebound came back at her. She got the own rebound. She didn't go down the other end of the floor. She stayed in. Williams with it in the left corner, holds above her head, goes baseline, goes up flat, too strong. Rebound right weak side to Kemper for Sparta. She throws it out to Dotson. Dotson tips it ahead to nobody. A scramble at center court is recovered by Cordes. Cordes holds it, leaves it. Oliver throws it away. Oliver gets it to Garner. Garner on the steal, cut off at the box. Has to come back out, and that'll be a push foul on Sparta.
There was a slight push at the knee, and now you have the third foul. We're about we're past the midway point of the third quarter, but as you pick up your third foul here, this just gives another opportunity for the Devils to reset, make something happen offensively.
On the corner, Garner. Marlo, 15-footer right side, no good. Williams got away with a breaking law of verticality, no foul called. Sparta with a rebound. Dotson will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Down by 15 with 3:30 to go in the third quarter. With it on the right wing, Dotson goes baseline amongst the timber, and she's fouled. Got to give her credit. Not very tall, but she got in the tall timber, the maroon and white, was able to draw a foul on the shot.
I like the thought process there, but that just seems to be part of the problem with the Bulldog offense right now. Just there's a plan in place there, just not implementing that plan as they're just trying to rush to get baseline and see what they can make happen instead of distributing the basketball, try to find a shot.
I think we see a lot better Sparta team than last year that we saw at this time. Inbounds play by Kemper. Shot is blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Sparta. Don't forget, social media fans, we're on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports, as well like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Sparta inbounds to the top of the key to Kemper. Kemper holds above her head, guarded by Jones. Switch to Williams. Sesser-Valier puts a little pressure out front. Dribble handoff is faked by Dotson. She goes baseline amongst the timber, throws one up, no good. Weak side rebound goes to Kemper. She missed. Ball tipped around, and Marlo had it. Actually, Jones had it and lost it.
I like what they did there, though. They continue to do the same thing, and that's try to attack from the far side from my respect, which is off the right block. But that time, the defense fell apart for the Lady Devils. Nobody there to get the rebound. It allowed another opportunity for Sparta. So that opportunity is going to be squandered on a turnover as it's dribbled off the hip out of bounds.
Turned out of bounds. It'll be SVW basketball. Welcome those listeners in to Irvington, Walfield, Sesser, that have all checked in one way or another. Benson as well. Thanks for listening to the showcase here on WMIX as Gardner brings it across the timeline for the Lady Devils. To Pitchford in the corner to Jones. Jones top of the key. Now to Garner. Back over to Jones in the right corner. Baseball pass. She didn't want it. She threw it back at her. That was a rifle. That was. She just threw it one-handed. I don't want it. Garner's going to throw it back to her again. She has to take it. Lob pass inside. Pitchford posted up. Shot no good. Pitchford missed. Rebound goes to Kemper. Kemper gets to Dotson with 2:24 left in the third, 32-17 SVW on top. We'll take care of the station ID at the bottom of the hour as soon as we can as Dotson goes inside. Pass to Kemper, out of bounds off her foot while the pause is here. We'll pause for station identification here on the showcase.
Worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
SVW with the basketball. Williams goes inside Marlo. Shot blocked. Foul. Marlo will go to the line to shoot two. She looks to improve her night. That foul's on Sparta, their fourth. And that is the fourth foul on Lachey Dunn. Lachey, as I said in the first half, spelled L-A-S, apostrophe, capital H-A-E, Lachey. Marlo misses the first. She'll have another.
She was perfect from the line, and I was going to say that earlier, but the fact that I even thought it brought upon the radio jinx.
Oh, yes. Always bank on your hometown team as Marlo makes the first Community First Bank, home of the one account, featuring free checking, high-yield interest, member FDIC. 1 out of 2 for Marlo. 33-17, Lady Devils by 16. On the right side, quickly to the corner, Dotson, inside pass, nobody in particular, jump ball coming, SVW basketball in the turnover. 1:49 left to go in the third. Don't forget about WMIXsports.com. If you're listening to us on the internet, you already know where it's at. If not, go to WMIXsports.com, schedule, game, scores, archives, highlights, all there for your entertainment. 1:49 to go here in the third. It's SVW 33, Sparta 17. And the Lady Devils have the basketball up 16. Garner across the timeline. And in the middle of the floor goes right side Williams. Right now, skip past left wing Jones. To the left elbow on the dribble. Goes right wing to Marlo. Her three on the way over Kiner. No good. And Kiner ran in the Marlo to pick up her fourth foul. That gives coaches gray hairs when a 6'4", 6'2", 6'3 player runs at somebody and knocks the jump shooter down, and Marlo gets 3 free throws.
Is that not the equivalent of roughing the kicker?
Basically. And you just can't do things like that. You have to close out in control. You cannot just run out there wild like and knock somebody down on the jump shot.
Of course, that's a fourth foul on Kira Kiner.
Now, that's another free throw from Marlo. Of course, she gets 2 more. And she was behind the three-point line. Everybody waiting. Second one good. Like she's shooting by herself in the gym. Checking in will be Birchler. Birchler come in for Kiner. Kiner was at Forest while she was in the ball game. 9 points, but she's going to sit for a while here with her team down 18, make that 19. Marlo hits all 3. Nice to see that this early in the year. Some good free throw shooting. 36-17, SVW up over Sparta with 90 seconds to go in the third. Dotson to the corner, has a tip stolen away by Jones. It travels. That was probably he didn't need to call that. Just let that play on.
That's now 11 turnovers in the third quarter for the Lady Bulldogs.
11 turnovers. That's not going to win you many ball games.
30 for the game.
That's the third quarter. 30. They have 17 points. Negative 13 on that differential.
Certainly don't want to be hovering around the same amount of turnovers as your opponent's score. We know that.
If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Idaho, Mount Vernon, and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Garner across the timeline on the dribble. Goes right wing to Marlo. Holds above her head. Back to Garner. Left wing to Jones. Her long three on the way short. Draws nothing but net. Wrong kind, though. It's the lower net. Birchler with a rebound to French, and French will leave her for Dotson. Dotson's come in off the bench and gotten a lot of PT here in this ball game for Sparta as we go under a minute. Dotson to the left wing, guarded by Garner. Garner fits given to Dotson, but Dotson says, I can take care of that. Gets to Birchler. Over to French. French inside pass, all on the floor. That's Beatty with it. Back out to French. Long three, no good. Rebound, weak side, Birchler. Birchler shot up and in. A taller Sparta team with some height. Gets it around the rim, knows what to do with it. 36-19. Half a minute left in the third as the Lady Devils have the basketball. Sievers with it, throws it right side. She's checked in, back to Garner, top of the key, right wing to Marlo. To Sievers, back to Garner. 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Garner has it out to Marlo, or Jones, over in the corner to Sievers. Back to Jones, top of the key. Right wing to Garner. Somebody's going to have to shoot. Over to Jones. Sesser-Valier, Waltonville does not get a shot off the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, SVW 36, Sparta 19. You're listening to Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Dress your home for the holidays at Knoll Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Ball-O-Deen collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Knoll's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
3 quarters in the book here at Sparta. SVW leads the host Bulldogs 36-19. Kenny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside as the Lady Bulldogs. The Bulldogs take it out of bounds, stolen away by Jones, and the Lady Devils have it on the inbound steal. Pittsford has it to Jones. Lady Devils up by 17, looking to go 2-0 in this tournament on the season. Jones over on the right wing to Williams. Williams drives down the lane, leaves it off right side, jump shot, Pittsburgh long off the mark. Rebound weak side, put back up and in by Rachel Marlo. She's got 16. 38-19. Devils have doubled up the Lady Bulldogs. Across the timeline comes Dotson. Dotson goes right side, right corner. That is to French. Inside pass stolen away by Marlo. Marlo on a break with Pittsburgh in front of her. Marlo down the lane she comes. Layup class good. Boy, Rachel Marlo has 18. And it's 40-19 as the first 4 points come out for the Lady Devils.
Good to see Marlo come alive for the field here in the fourth quarter.
Thompson with it on the wing. Dribbles to the right, left side. Marlo and Severs all over, and that'll be a reach-in foul. Much to the chagrin of the Lady Devils. That foul's going to be on number 2, Carson Severs. That's her first, team's second. Lady Devils not been fouling in the second half. That's nice to see. Moving the feet, not reaching.
Limited to 1 turnover there in this third quarter with the Lady Devils.
Very nice third quarter for Rick Metcalf's team. Minus, we'll explain in a second as play continues. We'll tell you the bad play. It's a long shot, French, no good. Tipped around out of bounds. It'll be SVW basketball. Much to the chagrin of my partner tonight, SVW did not get a shot off the end of the third quarter, and that is his official pet peeve of basketball for a year or 2 running now.
Well, you got to know the clock situation. You got to get that shot off.
Well, I know you do.
Now, if you got hands to the face, it's going to be nearly impossible, but just because of the pressure, that's okay. Or if you're from 95 feet away, impossible, of course, but I think you see where I'm going.
95 feet would be out of bounds.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, got it. Marlo shot short. Rebound gets her own. Tipped around, twinkles around, out of bounds. It'll go to Sparta. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank's at home. Dick Pine, Mount Vernon, Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Sparta with a basketball, down by 21 with 6:20 to go in the game. Substitutions coming in. While they tell you that, we'll tell you the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Showcase after tonight will take about a week plus off. I think the next showcase game might be at Oakville, unless plans have changed. They haven't. Dawson across the timeline. With it on the left wing is Kemper. Kemper to Dawson. Dawson dribble to the right side. Yeah, you remember that now. Dawson with it on the right wing. That's an executive decision above my pay grade. With it on the right side, left side now is Kemper. Kemper goes left corner with it to French. French skip past top of the key to Oliver. Shot from 15, glass too strong. Ball hits the floor to the free throw line. There's Williams on the rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline for SVW. Jones down, but she gets back up. To the rim goes Marlo, and it's a blocking foul coming up on Oliver, I believe, of Sparta. If she would get to a point and turn around, that's who it is. That's her third, team 6, and it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Devils. Marlo will trigger the corner to Jones. Jones to Williams on the left wing. Looks, gets it to Marlo in the left corner. 3 ball and away from Rachel is no good. Tipped around. Jones' hands. Marlo has it. SVW with another opportunity. There must be about 5 Rachel Marlos on the floor. She's everywhere. Carson Severs goes to the left side. Here comes dribble out to Williams, top the key. She switches the play, goes down the lane, and knocks down a jumper. She has 6. 42-19 on the great read by Williams to get the play down the middle.
Not seen a young woman come up with as many of her own rebounds as Rachel Marlo has here tonight. First for me.
At the free throw line for Sparta, it's Kemper in their front court to Dotson inside to Oliver. Has to retrieve it near the three-point line on the right side. She got away with a travel. Dotson leaves it now for French. French back to Dotson. She'll dribble to the top of the key if we go under 5 minutes. SVW's up 23. Dotson goes the lane against Marlo. Marlo blocks her shot. Metcalf on the rebound to Jones. Lady Devils running the other way. Jones up to Sievers, top of the key. Inside pass. No good, out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover.
Second of the half for SVW.
SVW, a turnover. And Community First Bank reminds you that was not a good play, but make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one, member FDIC. Out goes Jones. In comes Daisy Edmondson for SVW. That may be last we see of Miss Jones this evening with the Lady Devils up by 23 in another game here tomorrow night. Dotson comes across the timeline. Goes on the right side. That goes to Brenning. Brenning underneath, stolen away, Katie Metcalf. Metcalf gets it to Williams. Williams will bring it across the timeline. Down the right side to the block, shoved in the back by Dotson. And that'll be the 7th, so that means Miss Williams, Michaela Williams, go to the line with her 6 points to shoot the 1-and-1. Not bad. Not bad. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. They're pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster next time you have a collision. See the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Williams is an expert. She makes the first free throw. And the second, she has 8. Quietly, a very nice game for Michaela Williams tonight. 44-19, SVW on top by 15. Dotson across the timeline, dribbles to the right side in the right corner to French. French, long 15-footer, off the mark. Kiner rebounds. Last shot, no good, but a foul. Kiner's reach and length allowed her to go over the top of 2 SVW Lady Devils. There couldn't have been a foul call. She didn't touch anybody. Her height and length helped her to get it, and that's a foul, I believe, on Rachel Marlo. That's 4. Team's third. First free throw up and in. I've been very impressed with Kara Kiner tonight. She has 10 points off the bench.
Kiner could cause some teams some fits in river-to-river play.
That's Mississippi side. Of course, the defending 2A state champs Nashville on this side. Of course, Kiner misses as soon as we brag, and Kiner's just fouled out as we brag, and unfortunately she fouls out with 10 by my unofficial count. She got to walk the other end. Of course, on this side of the river in the Mississippi, you got the defending 2A state champs in Carterville. You have a very improved Pinckneyville team ready to go. DuQuoin is 2-1. Murphy beat them tonight. Carterville's very good. So no breaks over here on this side as Kiner fouls out with 10. Williams will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Carterville looking to win that Marion tournament.
Yeah, Carterville should go 4-0 this week at the Marion tournament. They are turning into a softball basketball power since getting into the river-to-river. First free throw up by Williams is good. And she'll get one more.
Chance to get to double digits here for Michaela midway through the fourth.
Second one rattles and drops. 10 for her. 46-20. Devils by 26 with 4:14 to go. Rick Metcalf is in that pose of looking around. Who do I want to put in? With it on the right side is done for Sparta. She looks. Counts on her, goes top of the key. Here comes a 3 up and in by Juliana French. She kind of slung that one up, and it slung it in. Lady Devils up 46-23. Yep. It doubled up Sparta. Edmondson top of the key to Williams. Williams goes right side to Sievers. Her 3 on the way. Long. Weak side rebound. Edmondson leaves it short. Stolen away on the rebound from Edmondson by Brenning. And here comes Sparta up into the front court. Comes Dunn. Dunn between the circles. Goes to the right side. She pulls away. Jump shot blocked Marlo. Marlo says, no, not in this place. Slaps it away and brings it up for the Lady Devils. Marlo across the timeline to Edmondson in between the circles. She'll dribble to the right side. Edmondson comes back to the left side. Now looks on the left wing, gets in the corner to Sievers. Sievers launches another 3 up, long off the mark. Rebound tipped around. Marlo finds it, puts it up and in. Why not, right?
Amen.
That's 20 for Marlo in this one, 48-23 with 3 minutes to go in the game. Dunn will bring it across for Sparta. Sparta may actually be done. between the circles. Up top of the key on the dribble leave-off is Brenning. She comes to the right side. Thought about the shot, but Marlo closed out on her, and she throws it to nobody, which is Brenning, and out of bounds goes to SVW.
Might have been a bit of a gimme on a possible
Yeah, that's true. Hannah Gracia is into the ball game, as is Jalen Haley. Williams and Marlo will go to the bench. Couple of scores have come in. Waterloo beat Triad 42-30. Redbud tonight beat Trico here 55-35. Woodlawn over Alvarado. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give them a call at 242-3770 to get to a better state. Backdoor cut Edmondson on the left block. Inside bounce pass, shot glass up and in. It is Jalen Haley for SVW. And the Lady Devils take a 50-23 lead. Heading down stretch on the left side with it is Brenning, and that's travel the basketball with 2:19 to go. SVW will go to 2-0. They'll play Redbud tomorrow night. And the Circa Day Championship game of this tournament at 7:30. Sparta Trico will play for third and fourth place at 6 o'clock. For the Lady Devils, it's Severs, Edmondson, Gracia, Metcalf, and Haley for the Lady Devils. Not shocking, Haley is wearing 22. Edmondson 10, Gracia with 3, got away with the travel, throws it to Severs wearing number 2, and Metcalf wearing 33. Stolen away, here comes Dunn on the steal. Dunn quickly down the floor, cut off by Gracia. Dunn glass shot good. Lachey Dunn with her first points of the game, and it's 50-25, Devils by a quarter. Edmondson between the circles, dribbling on the left side, goes to the left wing, now has to reverse her dribble back to the middle of the floor against this Sparta man-to-man. Right side to Severs, back to Edmondson. In the Metcalf free throw line, taps it back out Edmondson. Smart play, back to Severs, 3 ball on the way, good. That is Carson Severs with a 3, and it's 53-25. 1:33 to go in this one. That's 90 seconds until the Sesser Automotive postgame show. With it in the right block, off the lob pass is Oliver. Her shot's no good. She is fouled, and Oliver will go to the line and shoot 2. A much feistier Sparta team this year than last year, I noticed already in the one night we've seen them here so far.
Differences have been made. You give a lot of credit early on to first-year coach Jenny Satterley.
I'm impressed. Very spirited Sparta team. And the fact that more organized, and they will win some games. They're going to win some ball games here in this basketball season. Second free throw coming for Oliver is up and no good. Rebound goes to Haley. Haley will throw it up to Gracia into the front court, up on the right wing to Severs. Severs back to Gracia, now throws to Edmondson between the circles, top of the key. She'll set the offense up. They'll run a play as Edmondson top the Gracia over to Severs. Severs goes back to Edmondson in the corner. Edmondson with it on the right wing dribbles. We go under 1 minute to play. 3 on the way from Severs. Rattles in and out. Rebound up. No good from Frank. It's back out tap to Severs. Her 3 attempt again. Shoot again. Rebound goes to Edmondson. SVW another opportunity here on this possession. Gracia with it. Throws left wing to Severs. She skip pass back to Gracia. Back and holds it. She runs it. Says Gracia calls the play. She knows what to do out there. Top to Edmondson. Goes right side to Severs. Back to Edmondson. Edmondson tries to spin away from the defender to Gracia on the wing. She'll come out, now throw right side to Severs, back to Edmondson. Nothing there, and the Lady Devils backing it out, but Sparta pressuring with a half minute to go in the game. Edmondson on that left side, double dribbled with it, yep. Kind of got her hand in there and kind of wanted to pick it up, but didn't. And that is a turnover, and with 19 seconds to go, Sparta will get their last possession of the game. Across the timeline comes Dunn. On the right wing, pass tip, foul on Severs. That's her second, team's 5th. And into the game is Jesse Eubanks for SVW. Also into the game is number 15. Why does he do that to us?
Because he can only have 15 on the in the book.
He dresses me as you want, but 15 in the book. Inbound Sparta. Dunn misses the shot. Rebound goes to Eubanks. Stolen away and a foul. Oliver got back into the play and stole it away, and Eubanks will get called for the foul. And Sparta still does not have enough to get to the free throw line. That's only the 6th on Sparta. Into the game for SVW. Delay Bandy as Jalen Haley steps out with her 2 points. Oliver, or French, will trigger with 5.6 seconds left to go underneath her own basket. Throws in the left corner to Brenning. Brenning with it out top of the key to Kemper. Kemper over to Dunn. Dunn's going to have to throw up a shot. Won't get it off. They have come to the second win of the year for the SVW Lady Devils. Final score, SVW 53, Sparta 26. We need to take a break. We'll come back. Time for that Sesser Auto Body post-game show. We'll also pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Drive home the savings. Get the auto insurance protection you need at a price you can afford. When you get a car insurance quote, your State Farm agent Scott Owens will help you get all the discounts you deserve and give you 3 different package options to choose from. Or you can customize your coverage so it's the perfect fit. With all this, it's clear why more drivers trust State Farm more than any other auto insurer. Get to a better state. See Scott Owens on 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770. Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The Batter's Box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the Batter's Box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker. And in showroom condition, Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Final score here tonight in the Sparta Tournament. It was SVW 53, Sparta 26. The Lady Devils go to 2-0 on the year. They'll play tomorrow night in the title game against Redbud, who is also 2-0 in this tournament after wins over Sparta. And Trico, of course, Sesser had a win on Wednesday night against Trico to open the tournament and the season. We need to step out for a break. When we come back, we will have scoring and stats from this one. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
Dress your home for the holidays at Newell Furniture in Woodlawn with store-wide savings on all of your favorite furniture. Look over their large selection of lazy boy recliners, flex-steel sofas, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, the new Ball-a-Deen collection, and bedroom and dining room sets. Plus, right now, you can save 15 to 20% off all accessories and everything at the general store. Check out their Christmas decor, trees, and holiday trims. Newell's, decking your halls, walls, and more.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Back out to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and WMIXSports.com.
Those mobile studios are here in Sparta tonight as the final score SVW 53, Sparta 26. Danny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside. On the Sesser Auto Body postgame show, they remind you to drive home safe from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Time in that part of the show. For the scoring and stats, I'll turn over to Mr. Chris Hugo.
Well, first we'll take a look at the team stats tonight for your team shooting. In the second half, the Lady Devils were 7 of 19 inside. They were 14 of 43 for the game for 32.6%. They were 2 of 10 from outside in the second half, 3 of 16 for the game for 18.8%. They were 17 of 59 from the floor for the game for 28.8%. So shooting improved just slightly in the second half for the Lady Devils. 16 of 19 from the line tonight was SVW for 84.2%. Taking a look at Sparta, they were 7 of 23 for the game, inside 30.4%. Outside, they were 2 of 7 for 28.6%, which means from the floor for the game, Lady Bulldogs were 9 of 30 for 30%. Free throw shooting, however, was 6 for 10 for Sparta for 60%. Rebounding advantage belonged to Sparta, 30 to 25. They had 18 defensive boards compared to 12. Sesser-Valier Waltonville had 20 offensive rebounds. Of course, when we take a look at the turnover number, you'll see why they did not need many defensive rebounds to win this game. Disadvantage belonged turnover-wise to Sparta, 36 to 15. Individual scores in the book, Sparta actually had 7 score, 1 in double digits. Karen Kiner, who fouled out, led the way with 10. 5 from Juliana French, a 3-ball from Ashley Brenning, and 2 apiece from Ashley Birchler, Lachey Dunn, Savannah Oliver, and Nikki Kipler. For the Lady Devils, they actually had 6 in the book, 3 in double digits. Rachel Marlo led the way with a game-high 20. Michaela Williams and Bailey Jones also in double digits with 10 apiece. 8 from Cheyenne Pitchford, a 3 from Carson Sievers, and 2 from Jalen Haley. Give us our final score of the SVW Lady Devils, 53, Sparta 26.
SVW improves to 2-0 on the year. And as we mentioned, play the title game tomorrow night. The Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, wide hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Who is that? You'll have to wait like we will until after the break. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Farming is critical to the continued growth of Southern Illinois, and I couldn't be more thankful for the service of the agriculture industry. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We want to salute Farm Bureau members with a special incentive on remaining new 2013 Ford F-150s. If you are a Farm Bureau member, trade in a 1995 or newer Ford Ranger, you can purchase a new 2013 Ford F-150 two-wheel drive for only $18,000 plus tax, title, and destination. All you have to do is finance through Ford Motor Credit. Wow! We can't thank farmers enough for their dedication, but we can offer everyone in the Farm Bureau a great, honest deal on America's #1 truck. Come see one of our sales associates to get the best deal on the heavyweight truck champion at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or shop us online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Final score tonight, SVW 53, Sparta 26. Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. My wait hours, another emergency room. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledged you to be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Kenny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside, and that player of the game is? Well, it's hard to ignore the effort that Rachel Marlo had tonight. 20 points, and if we kept individual rebounds, I'm sure probably had a double-double. Because if she did miss a shot, it seemed like she always had her on board. And so with that effort, Rachel Marlo is our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Crossroads Community Hospital reminds you, why wait hours and other emergency rooms? Crossroads Emergency Department pledged to be seen by physicians within 30 minutes of your arrival. Final thoughts tonight, Chris, and we'll get out of here. Well, my final thought is that anytime you could shoot like that from the field, under 40%, even at times under 30%, and still come away with a dominating win like that, things are going your way. And I think that to beat Red Bud tomorrow, the effort's going to be a little bit more improved, of course, from the Lady Devils, but you take a look at what they have returning, you take a look at what they put out there tonight, and you just take a look at the grand scheme of things, but you do kind of have to like their chances tomorrow night against what is going to prove to be a tough Musketeer team from Red Bud. And that's from Valera Waltonville. We'll try to be going to 2-0. Remember, tomorrow morning on AM 940, WMIX, as well as online at WMIXsports.com, you can listen to the Saturday Sports Show from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Chris and I will be there to host that. We have several coaches from around Southern Illinois for boys and girls basketball to preview the upcoming season. A lot of teams starting their schedule this week. Boys will start next week. We preview. We also have that famous WMIX Sports social media question of the week already ready to go. We know it, but we'll tell you tomorrow what it is. For Avery Barton and Holly Carroll, back in the studio for Chris Hugo, I'm Denny Czerwinski. Final score here tonight from Sparta, SVW 53, Sparta 26. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the WMIX Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. The Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Rowley Excavating, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Red Lake College.